Let's get epic in our discussion. Let's talk about the Epic Hybrid. Welcome back to the McGolf shop, and if you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button and hit a like. And let's talk about some of the new stuff coming from Callaway. In the previous video, I just talked about the Epic Iron. The other release, and this is the one I've been really waiting on, is the Epic Hybrid. Okay, and what they did is they poured all their technologies into a hybrid. And I've got a cutaway. Love the blow-up stuff. So let's start from this time we'll start from the inside and work our way out. Epic Hybrid, this is a 2. Okay, the 2 is 18 degrees. Let's go over that. They got an 18, a 20, a 23, and a 26. And they're adjustable, +2, -1, plus the neutrals and all the other stuff. So if you need to tweak it just ever so slightly, you can. All right, so we're working on the way inside. So we have the new sole pattern, and I like the bars on here. They're just ever so slightly raised. I'm not going to say they're rails, but certainly that's going to help you get through the turf. Okay. Then they have a weight in here. For me, that's important when I'm fitting a club to make sure that it feels good to a person. But standard, you're going to get your about a 10 gram in there. So you see this. So we talked about standing wave technology, or the internal standing wave. What does that mean? That means there's a bunch of weight in here that they've moved because of the crown and the way they design things in order to place it in a more optimal spot. Okay, a more optimal spot. So what is that? Well, in this particular one in a 2, that's it. All right, doesn't look very cool as far as, oh wow, it's nice and shiny, but I'm telling you, this is the workhorse of this part of this club. And what it does is in this one, it sits right there. Okay, it sits in there. Now you notice it sets up in the toe area. All right, everybody's talking about, you know, when you wait, you want to wait in the heels so you can draw it around. Well, that's what the rest of this stuff does. This is to keep that, it makes it feel solid. It kind of keeps you a little bit open. You get out on the toe where most people are hitting this thing, and all that weight's behind the ball. Man, let's do something different than everybody else. Bam, there it is. All right, so what is that internal standing wave? It's tungsten and steel in a molten bath to where it becomes a homogeneous mix, and it takes about 50 hours of doing that. And then they put it into these molds, and because they're not all the same, the ones for the weights for the other ones change ever so slightly because they have a different purpose, right? Just like in the irons. All right, so it sits in there. And all of a sudden, now you've got a club head. So now it's down low, it's on the toe. So you're still getting the ball up in the air. It's just that it's a little more friendly out there in that part of it. Okay. Next is the Cupface Technology. Now, I've been harping about Cupface Technology. And I say, what is it? I'm always doing this. And it fits like right on this club like that right there. Well, this is exactly it. Look, here we go. See how it's... you got an edge on the bottom, you got an edge on the top, like a big old C when you do a cutaway. And that's exactly what it does. It fits right in there like that. And it sits in there so that you can get move it, miss the ball and not be very penalized. What else is new about this thing? This is the first hybrid that Callaway's made that has a carbon crown. That's the reason why that internal standing wave works so well. You remove a lot of weight from that crown, and then you can place it in discriminatory areas to get the best performance out of the club. All right. Now, this one is going to come with, hold on, I got Mike here, he's helping me out. This one's going to come with a Recoil 780 shaft for those, and that's going to have an F3 or an F4, and that means regular stiff, for better term. So here's the Recoil, okay? Now, for a graphite shaft, you're going to struggle to find one that's much better. They do have ones out there, but as far as making this a stock shaft, heck of a move, okay? Heck of a move. And so here's your completed, here's the crown, You see all that in there? Okay, you see the carbon on it? And then you see the face. There's your toe. There's the heel. And then that's how it looks. Okay. So you're going to get that you get that as the standard. Now, the cool part about this, and I hit this one too. Okay, I'm going to stand over here because we're going to probably put some stuff here. I hit my, I've got 3 X-Hot hybrids. 2 of them have got aftermarket shafts because, well, I'm a club guy, so that's the way it's going to be. And I took this one out, and this one, this 20 grit, I thought I was hitting it was funny. I was telling Mike, man, it's a little short, you know, because, you know, I hit my 16 about this far. He goes, well, that'd be great, but you're hitting a 20, bonehead. I'm like, well, oh, okay. So we went back and I looked and I saw the numbers, and I virtually carried this thing about 15 yards further. All right, this thing was running just a hair under 220 carrying out to about 235. And I'm about, with my version of this, I'm about 210 and I'm about 220 total. So I'm out 15 yards further. And I have to say, the shape of this thing is just about as good as you're ever going to find. You know, you get the ones that the pro models, they look like a Twinkie on a stick, right? And then you get the bigger, the very, oh, let's be very forgiving, and then it's like looks like a beach ball on a stick, right? This thing has cut that in half. I can't tell you how good that's going to look at a dress. All right, I just think that they've nailed the shape on this. All right, and I missed a few, right? I missed a few, and it wasn't nearly as penal as I thought it was going to be. And I even called it out. I said, oh, there's one. And Mike go, oh, yeah, you only missed it. You're only like 3 or 4 yards short. So there's the Cupface getting into it. So if you're looking for a new hybrid, you might, you know, and you want something that's basically right in the middle of the road, you might consider the Epic Hybrid. And they're all going to come in. And for you lefties out there, because I'm a lefty, all the lofts are in left-handed, okay? And as they are in right-handed, which is something that I really like about Callaway as well. So again, Cupface Technology, the internal standing wave, which would be inside here, right? The carbon fiber crown, the 4 series of lofts, recoil shaft, and it does work. It does get you out there, and you're going to see it up over here. And hopefully that when you get this, that you see the same things I do. So if you really liked it, hit the like button and subscribe so you can do more. Because I'm going to talk about one more, and let's see your scores. Go low. Through all this videoing, it just dawned on me that I'm telling you all the distances that I hit. Why don't you tell me the distances that you hit? Tell me your distance with a 7-iron and tell me the distance with your middle hybrid around that 20 degree. And just so I can get an idea of what you guys hit, and then that way I can go and check out those particular clubs for you, and then we can combine so that we have a apples to apples kind of comparison to see what you do. So let me know.